welcome to another episode of Art Nouveau with your host Leilani Joy, my video art blog where I document my creative process and give you guys some tips and tricks along the way. I'm in a rather romantic mood today, as you can see. I have a really exciting commission piece that I'm working on, and I'm excited to show you guys sort of how the commission process works when you're working with a client who has a specific idea of what they want and sort of how to meet their needs and get a piece that you're both happy with. So this is going to be a little bit different today because I'm not going to be using my own concept. I'm going to be working with the client and sort of showing you guys how that works. I'm really excited about the piece because I am doing it for a young lady that I met when I was at the Pink Parlor show, and she wants to do a special gift for her girlfriend for their anniversary, and I can't wait to get started on it. So let me show you guys how it's going to work and we'll get started. Okay, so getting started with a commission, the first thing you want to do is have some correspondence between you and your client and make sure that you're kind of on the same page and have a good idea of what they want from the final piece. Once you have agreed upon your terms, prices, and sort of all those technical things, then you're going to want to write up some sort of written contract that you're both going to agree to. And this is very important because you want to make sure that you're getting paid for your work and that you're protecting yourself as an artist. So good things to include are everything that's included in the project, an outline of the specific project, a deadline if any. I include a right to refusal, which just means that halfway through, if the client decides that it's not working and it's not really what they want, they can get out of the contract, but I do keep a non-refundable deposit that is due up front. So if they do decide not to complete the transaction, I will still get paid partially for my work. So that's a good thing to include. And something else important is something about your copyrights. I do not sell my copyrights with my original painting. So that means if you purchase the painting, that does not give you the right to reproduce it or sell prints of it, anything like that. Most fine art sales do not sell copyrights, so be sure you're careful of that when you're doing commissions because you want to protect your work. Freelance is like illustration and stuff is a little bit different, but that's not really what we're talking about today. So anyway, once you've agreed upon that and they've signed it and you each have a copy, then you're going to get started on the thumbnails. So before I started on my thumbnails, I went seeking some artistic inspiration, and I immediately thought of the work of Audrey Kawasaki and Stella M. Holtberg because I really wanted to achieve a similar sort of romantic, intimate scene between two female characters. So then I started doing my rough sketches, these little thumbnails that I sent over to my client to let her sort of choose which configuration and which pose that she liked the best. And she ended up choosing this thumbnail here. And she really wanted to highlight her girlfriend's tattoo sleeve on her arm there. So this pose was really perfect for that. So after that, I start doing a more developed sketch that I will have her approve before I start the final painting. Now as I'm working here, I'm finding that the likeness of the shorter haired girl is just really not coming through for me, and I'm just really not liking it. So I'm going to go ahead and erase it out and actually do a quick photocopy of it and redraw on top of that. Now once I finish up this sketch, I'm going to send it over to my client for her approval before I start on the painting process. So my client went ahead and took a look at the sketch and gave me some feedback on these. And she said she really liked them, but she would like her character here to appear a little bit shorter. She said that her girlfriend here is actually significantly taller, so she wanted that to come across in their stylized portrait. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of make some adjustments here to make their heights a little bit more even. Then once I've done that, I'll send her back the modified sketch for her to approve, and then I'll start on the final painting. So once I've made these quick little changes, I'm going to send this back over to her, and once the drawing's approved, then I can actually print it out to be transferred over to the painting. Now I've decided that I wanted to work in that sleeve tattoo as like a central theme to the entire painting. So it really has that beautiful cherry blossom sort of Japanese watercolor look about it, and I really wanted the background to have that same sort of feel. Okay, you guys, I know you've been waiting so patiently to see how this piece comes out, but before I show it to you guys, I just want to make a few quick announcements. First of all, thank you to everybody that I met at the Haight-Ashbury Street Fair a couple weeks ago. It was such a fantastic time, and I actually sold out of these posters at the fair. So if you were there and you missed out on these, I still have some available in my Etsy store right here. So run over there and grab one before they're all gone. Also, my contest is still going on, so if you haven't heard about it yet, you're not too late. You can still enter till June 30th, and all you have to do is come by my Facebook fan page, download one of these awesome templates that I've created, and decorate them and make them your own. Design their clothing, design other characters, design a background. You can even write a little story. Some people are kind of making up their own character and giving me a little bio on them, which is fantastic. So you will have to become a fan to download these. So come by the fan page right there. Thanks. And check these out and enter. Send your completed entries to Leilani at leilanijoy.com. And all the details of the contest and the prizes are also listed on the fan page. So come by there quick. Other announcements. I also wanted to share with you guys these new goodies that I have if you haven't seen them already. I now have keychains and little pin buttons of all your favorite girls. And one of my personal favorite things are these gorgeous little vanity mirrors. Here's a little mirror of one of our favorites, Koo, one of my element girls. There she is, and it's a mirror. You can see that. And lastly, I also have magnets of all your favorite girls. There they are For your fridge. I don't know why I'm talking in that weird voice. Okay, guys, that's all the announcements I have for now. So let's check out the final piece.
I don't want to be shy, don't stand it anymore. I just want to say hi to the one I love. Cherry blossom girl, I feel sick all alone from not being with you. I just want to go out every night for a while. Cherry blossom girl.
And here it is, you guys, the finished piece. I hope you like it, and I hope the girls like it. I can't wait to get it in the mail for them, which I have to do today, actually, so they get it in time for their anniversary. If you're interested in doing a commission like this, please check out my website, leilanijoy.com, and click on the tab Commissions, where I have my full price list and all the details about that. You can also send me an email at leilani@leilanijoy.com, and I would love to work with you on a project like this, so just let me know. So that's it for me, and I hope you guys had fun on this episode. Thank you to everyone who subscribes and for all the amazing feedback and comments that I get from you guys. It really keeps me inspired and keeps me creating. So thank you, everyone, for that. And I will see all of you on the next episode.